Alright, I'd be lying if I wasn't recording this for a second time. I've recorded the entire thing. OBS crashed. And yeah, here we are. Put this video in 1.75x speed. Shout out to Dashing Septa for giving me this opportunity. And shout out to Paldea. They are the one who made the thumbnail. It turned out really well. I appreciate it. Maybe we'll see more thumbnails from him. I don't know. First, let's get into the first round pick. We're kind of going to make this short and sweet. We got Solgaleo. Has really good typing. Steel, Psychic, really good steel type in this in Ubers. I did actually put the stats up with the mods. Said that in the last time I recorded this, but I want it to go unnoticed. I'm being completely honest because I have the draft announce videos. I've never done this, and honestly makes it really nice because I don't have to look at Showdown for the stats. Second pick, we got Rayquaza. Dashing was telling me, yo, you should pick up Rayquaza. I was already looking at this mon, by the way. And yeah, it plays really well with Solgaleo. This thing resists the fire moves. Solgaleo resists the ice moves. Rayquaza resists the ground moves. They kind of have some good synergy here. Really good stats. This thing, I think, got access to U-Turn and Stealth Rocks, which is really weird. So, yeah. Another thing we got here. Third pick, we got Cinderace. Now, Cinderace is a really good Firemon, really good Wall Breaker. Has the Libero ability, so it changes its typing, kind of like Greninja. One-time use only. Gets court changed, so we can put all of the hazards they stacked on us back into them. I know this doesn't have as much enthusiasm like it was supposed to the first time. Like there was more genuine reaction and stuff like that. I apologize. I apologize. It just kind of sucks that I recorded that entire video and then it just kind of didn't. It just fucking got corrupted or whatever. So I got to re-record it and shit. But overall, Cinderace really good mon for this team. I think gives me good speed control. Yeah. Our next mon is Blissey. Now, normal mons are really good in Ubers, and there's a reason why you always see Blissey in Ubers. Because it's so fucking annoying. Blissey gets Thunder Wave. Stealth Rock still. Seismic Toss is still really good. Since we're betting at level 100, this thing will always do 100 damage. Also gets Heal Bell, so we can get rid of those burns, paras. Anything that's really just unfortunate for the team, we can get rid of it. Has solid special defense, amazing HP, obviously. Blissey is just such an annoying mon to deal with, in my opinion, especially a really hard wall breaker to get past in certain standpoints. Blissey can just be really fucking annoying. And like I said in the first time, and I'll say it again, we got Dewgong. I'm not even going to say anything about Dewgong. We're all just going to look at it and look at the stats. I'll let the gameplay for Dewgong speak for itself. You guys see Dewgong, you guys see stats. But we have Terra Dewgong here. A Trollmon, but not really. I think Terra Dewgong actually can put in some work against some of these Ubers. Gives you quad resistant to ice, actually. No, you're 8 times resistant to ice with Thick Fat. So it really just walls any strong steel types. That even makes things like Freeze Dry not really do much to me. I think Freeze Dry is just neutral. So this thing really just kind of walls things like Kyurem and shit like that, which is really, really nice. Next is our second Terra Captain in Hawlucha, which we did actually get a terrain setter. It wasn't one for... It wasn't a grassy terrain, it was a misty terrain, sadly, so it's only special defense, but, you know, you gotta work with what you get. And Lucha, I think, was a really good Terra Cap on this team. Free Terra preview. I think this thing can put in work. We can always run Sash, Swords Dance, and shit like that. Just cheeky sets like that. I think Lucha would be really fun to bring in some of these matchups. I think we'll be able to get off some sweeps. Maybe, who knows. I'm excited to use this bomb. Next, with all the mons that I had, I was like, dude, I have such a huge huge electric weakness. I need some way to get rid of that shit. And what do you know, Quagsire? Quagsire is going to be really good. It gets Water Absorb, gets Unaware, and it also gets, Water Absorb and Unaware. Two big things: resist electric, can't get hit by water types. Quad weak to grass, Rendo Berry always comes in clutch. This thing can be really, really annoying though. This thing does get Curse. It gets access to Drain Punch. It gets Spikes, Stealth Rocks, and Toxic Spikes. Still gets access to Toxic, gets Recover. This thing can just be really annoying. This thing can sweep teams, or it can just be annoying for teams in general to deal with. I really like it. It's just the same as Blissey, just annoying on the field to just cause as much problems as possible. And by the way, if you didn't know from this team, we have so many ways to set up hazards, so there's never they're like, oh, he's gonna lead this. To take PBAL for example. My only real hazard setter was Donphan, so if I'm getting hazards up, they're like most likely leading Donphan, get up his rocks, and it dies. This, now we have multiple ways. We got Rayquaza. Maybe we lead Rayquaza. Not many things want to come into a Rayquaza lead. Lead Quag, get up spikes and shit like that. Lead Blissey. It just gives us more options to kind of spread our hazards. And to get rid of some resist. For our next pick was actually Poltegeist, but a friend of mine who's also, in this league, Pokeballs, which I'm excited to battle him again. Last time we battled, he beat me, so this time, hey, Pokeballs, I know you actually might be watching this probably just to see everyone's draft analysis. If you've made it to this part, just know I will beat you this time. I will make it a 1-1 record. I can't go down 2-0 against you. I can't. Shout out to Pokemon Baldy though. Cool dude, cool guy. His videos honestly are really fun to watch. Really good battler too. Really good battler. I see him make playoff runs all the time. It's really fun to watch. But he did drop. He sniped me on Hisuian Zorak, but then he decided to drop it, and I was like, sweet. I can get this mon. Good typing, good coverage. This thing gets Calm Mind. This thing gets Bitter Malice, which lowers attacks. Swords Dance. What else? This thing, like I said, good typing. Normal Ghost, immune to normal, immune to Ghost, immune to fighting. Only weakness is Dark. And like I said, those good normal types are good, especially against things that can be run like Spectrier. What else? Spectrier, Terrapago Stellar, Lunala, Basculegion, Spectrier. Like a lot of these strong ghost types can't really touch me, and it's really, really nice in my opinion. I think this thing could really put in some work this season. Now our defensive mon here, another one of our defensive mons. We got Galar Weezing to set up Misty Terrain for Halucha. This thing's nice. It also gets spikes, by the way. Spikes on this is nice. It also gets Toxic. Gets Clear Slog to remove potential monster trying to sweep us. I think you really put in some work. Gets access to Levitate, Neutralizing Gas to get rid of some abilities that get really annoying, such as like Drought or something like that. Photosynthesis, just things like that, just to kind of make this, just to kind of stop things. With our next pick and our last Terra Captain of the team, we have Zarude. Zarude, really good mon. Needed a grass type, a really good dark type. This thing actually gets really good moves. What were some of the moves that I saw? If you guys couldn't tell, I will say this: the last video was 23 minutes. This video is like only 10 minutes. I kind of sped through this, and I'm kind of sorry about that. I will say this though: breaking the fourth wall, third wall, second wall, first wall, whatever you want to call it. I'm currently recording this 3:44 a.m. June 8th. This will be posted actually the 19th. I'll be uploading this and scheduling for the 19th. When you see this will be the 19th. And week 1 will already be done by then, most likely. And week 1 will be going up to 26th. So that's when you guys will see the first week of the draft. And yeah, maybe we'll do some. Maybe we'll do some streams. Maybe we'll do like streams and do like a little watch party and stuff like that over the battles. But back to Zarude. This thing gets bulk up, drain punch. It also gets Swords Dance Trailblaze, by the way, which is actually really nice. Picking up a Mon with a Trailblaze and then getting a Swords Dance up. Zaruka, I think, could really cause some issues. And then last but not least, another Mon who gets Stealth Rocks. Regirock. Regirock, I think, can be a really good Mon. Iron Defense Body Press sets. Just going in, clicking normal gem explosion. So many things we can do with Regirock. I thought it was just a good Mon to get. Having a nice strong rock type on the team I think is really important. Just for a lot of some of these things like, I don't know, fucking Lugia. I really do not want to face Lugia. I'm not gonna lie. Lugia is probably one of the most annoying Mons to deal with in Ubers. That thing calm minding in front of your face could quite literally just be the fucking death of you. And that would be none other than Apparator, who has Kieran Black and Lugia, and Torterra and Quavicle, Glamora, Vikavolt, Grimmsnarl, Ceruledge, Porygon 2, Tinkaton, and Squawkable. God, that team looks disgusting. But yeah, this is going to conclude it for the draft video. It's shorter than the other one. Again, shout out to Paldea. They're the one who made the thumbnail. Like I said, maybe more future thumbnails. I was really happy with the way it turned out. I really fucking love it. I like the style of it. Again, shout out to Dashing Septile for giving me an opportunity to be in this league. I know I can make some pretty troll picks. And like, yeah, I know I may or may not be, you know, during my battles, but I think overall, I think the content I produce is pretty good. I hope I produce good content. I only really started doing this because I wanted to do draft for Pokemon, and the only way I was going to do it if I could record. So, like I said, this isn't really this is more of like a hobby, just doing this shit for fun. If you guys do want to subscribe to keep watching the content, I do greatly appreciate it. I guess the goal by the end of this year is, I'll say this, if we can get 50 subscribers by the end of the year, I don't even know. If we somehow get 50 subscribers on the channel by the end of the year, we'll do something for it. If we get 100, I don't even know. I don't really expect this channel to like grow crazy or even really become anything. This is just for me to just make battles, post them, and so y'all can see like the crazy sets that I like to bring and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like if you do Draft League, you take all this time to create these cool sets, but then don't post it. I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of a waste of time. So I wanted to take the quote-unquote waste of time and put it into something that not only I enjoy, but I know a lot of people enjoy. Enough with my ranting. If you want to check out the other draft players, all their links will be down below. I'll see if Paldea has any like Twitter, anything like that I can leave down below, so y'all can go show them love. Like I said, I don't know if they have like a thing for like requests or like do anything like that, but if they do, you guys will be able to check that out. But that's all I really got to say. I'm excited for this draft league. I appreciate the opportunity to be in something like this. And yeah, I'll see y'all for week 1.